This video is answering a member question about the timing of when you're going to let the shaft kind of tumble, or basically the timing of when you're going to apply this movement. So I try to emphasize in the Zorro swings, and if you're unfamiliar with that, I recommend you go and check that one out. But the timing of the tumble is basically going to be as you're extending your arms out during the release. So during transition, you're going to have this kind of reverse tumble that's built into Zorro swings. This reverse tumble is eventually going to kind of create some stretch in some of my muscles that I'm not going to be able to hold back, and I'm going to use that momentum or use that stretch to then create the tumble. So this would be, the tumble starts now. The tumble is right there. Where that happens in the golf swing is I've dropped and kind of gotten this club on a shallow plane. I'm exaggerating it for this video. So I've dropped and got this club on the shallow plane, and then if I was just continually let this club swing along that orbit, it would probably swing with the club something out like that. And that wouldn't work too well. It would tend to leave the ball off to the right. So eventually, what's going to happen is I have to then get the club coming back out in front of me, or use that little Zorro move to tumble the club to help square the face. So we'll show it one more time. Actually, we'll show it kind of in its real phase. So once we're right in about here, as we go to extend, there's this continued rotation. But the rotation is happening because I'm extending my arms from a rotated position. It's not that I just have them here and I'm just magically rotating them like so. I'm not just trying to kind of whip my forearms one on top of the other, but because they're rotated, when I go to extend them, it's not just going to extend like so. I'm going to allow them to rotate with the mass of the club. So hope that helps clear it up. The timing of the tumble is going to be somewhere in here. If you're doing it too soon, you'll tend to hit more poles. If you're doing it too late, you'll tend to hit shanks or blocks. But if you're doing it just right, you tend to hit that nice little penetrating draw, which we feel is one of the more effective ball flights. You can control your body rotation and hit a little fade with it too if you want, but it's going to be more of a penetrating and powerful ball flight with clean contact, and that's ultimately what's going to give us the power and the consistency that we're striving for.